So hey guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to set up a document for hyperlinking. I had started a series about setting up a digital planner slash scrapbook in Affinity Publisher, and I think I left off with enough of the foundation for you to get started with that. You're basically just coming up with your layout and figuring out which elements you want to include in your hyperlink, which photos and what have you. So this is just a continuation upon that, because honestly I looked at the thumbnail for the last video and I realized that a lot of my design elements and things changed for that page. So I'm not I didn't record all of the footage for how I got from there to the new layout. So this is just building on where we left off. So today I wanted to show you how to hyperlink your document. I decided to go for a more magazine layout, and then I fell in love with the pocket cards, so I decided it would just be easier to come up with a ton of those in different color waves or different themes, kind of like what's already out there now, but with my spin on it. Just to have like a drag and drop element to it, because what I'm really enjoying is, even though I built these in master's pages, like, and when I say I built them in master's pages, here are the masters, and then here are the pages themselves where I apply the masters. Those placeholder rectangles will automatically align with and make the photo be the size that I'm putting it into. So that's really cool. So it's just like drop, drop, drop. And then I also have designs or ideas of doing continued editing and adding other elements in GoodNotes. So let's get out of here, because I did some changes in there and you won't see everything that's happening. And let's fast forward to here. This is the current one. It's a work in progress because I am thinking about how I want my book to link back. And then for some of these places, I went to more than one location a month. So I am going to make sure I add all of that information in. All right, so I'm going to start with a new document just so you can see the process. I'm not going to go into all of the details, but just enough. I'm going to set my pages to facing, and then I'm going to increase the number of pages to 3. That way I have a cover page and I have my first and second page. Well, my second and third page after the cover page. So the layout that I'm going to focus on making, and it's just because I really enjoy that one, is that calendar grid with the numbers. So I know I need 4 columns. And then I need 3 rows. And I'm going to resize this, and everything is going to be automatic as far as the size goes. Now the reason I decided to do this in a table is because the table formatting isn't going to change. Even if I decide to put something else in here, I'm pretty sure it's not going to change. And for whatever reason, I don't know, I don't know if it's a glitch or what, but anyway, I can never get the entire block or the entire table to just accept the formatting all the way across. Like, I just did, like, I changed the formatting ahead of time for that column, and then it didn't keep it. So I don't know if it's something I'm doing wrong or what. If you have any of those weird issues, let me know. Let's see if I can just paste. And I think I do this every time, because this honestly isn't the first time I have tried to record. And it would be all kinds of issues, like I forgot the sound, I forgot this part, I forgot that part. So yeah, I just didn't want more time to pass. So, and I'm only doing 1 through 4 because I don't want this video to be long. That was the other issue I was having with the video. I felt like it was running too long and giving me too much ramble room, and I didn't like that. So I know you're, oh, this is 2024. What are you doing? I'm working on my travels from 2023. And this is in part how I'm getting over the stress of being laid off. So, okay. I have that done. And I set this up in Pages. And I don't... Okay, I'm going to take this out of Pages. And the reason why I'm showing you... Or I think working in... There we go. Working in masters is important is because you can preserve your masters. You can keep them pristine and use the other components on top in the pages because you still have accessibility to it. So I've worked with 3x4 enough this week to know what it looks like. And then it's simple enough to... So, okay. So I have my hero graphic. And this is the hero graphic because look at the size of it. So that is my showstopper. And then the other 4 are my supporting. And if I want to, I can name the layers. Which is a good idea to do. And that's number 3. And then this is number 4. All right. So I'll add another master. And because I just want this to be the opposite, I'm just going to flip it. And if I want, I can have my title. There if I want. Doesn't really matter. And it still has the layer order, which is great. So I'm going to back out of masters and go back into pages. And I'm going to double click on pages. So now I'm going to apply masters, which is long press to make that pop up. And I'm going to clear it. I'm going to clear the master that's there. And I'm going to add another one. And just to show you what happens, like I can't change anything in this document, but I can add a picture. And I'll show you that in a minute. Let's just add enough pages for the 4 hyperlinks. So I need 2 more. There. So we have just a little bit of what that will look like. All right, so in the table, because you can still edit the text, you can double click it and you open up all these other capabilities. So I want my number 1 to hyperlink, and this is page 2 and 3. So I want this to hyperlink to page 4. I'm going to click OK. So 1, 2, 3, and this is page 4. This is where that will hyperlink to. There. So let's do it again. Number 2. And you can go and look at your layers too. So this will go to 6 and 7. Number 2 will hyperlink to 6 and 7. And done. Number 3 will hyperlink to 8 and 9. And number 4 to 10 and 11. All right, so let's make this hyperlink back to the cover. Oh no. Anyway, that's not. So one of the cool things, or something that you'll have to think about with this design, is how you want people to progress across the page. So let's just say that we've hyperlinked, and we did, we don't have to just say, but we hyperlinked pages 1 through 4, or pages 2 through 11 to the table of contents, to the month, because that is how in theory this will work. But what if I want to get people through the rest of the document? So let's just say I'll add maybe some kind of indicator to go to the next page. And maybe I will put it in and leave it maybe I'll make it a page number or something like that, but just some kind of idea or leading to the fact that this is how you get through to the next place in your document. So let's just say I hyperlink this. To the next page. So this is 1, 2, 3. So this will go to page 6. So that's essentially how that would work. You have to really stay on top of your hyperlinks and just see how they will all just look, or how they will all function together. Okay, and I see here you can even break out your masters by the pages. That's cool. Huh. Interesting. What you could accomplish with that. But anyway, I digress. I'm going to go to good notes. And you see my notes for this particular scrapbook. So I'm going to export this so we can see the functionality of it. I'll show you real quick what it looks like if you want to add photos. Like if you want to do the photo portion of your scrapbook in Publisher, as opposed to taking it into GoodNotes. So let's say coffee is the theme. Because it's early morning for me, and all things coffee and coffee. So that's one. All right. So there's what it would look like if you wanted to edit inside Affinity Publisher. but you're just adding and dropping your images, and then you can still make your color adjustments if you wanted to, but I don't, because this is just an example. So we're going to export, and I should have at least put a hero. Okay, let's put a hero. That way we can determine if there are actual changes going on. Okay. So now each of our hero graphics is filled, and we're exporting this PDF. So we want to make sure we include the hyperlinks. It's not going to for print. So let's just say I want this as a high quality document. Let's say I want it at the smallest quality document, because that would be the point. It's going to export to 72 dpi, but I could adjust that. It's going to maintain the hyperlinks, which is what makes this work. And I did not put a cover, which is okay. I'm going to cancel, and I'm just going to share this to GoodNotes. And it's going to come in untitled. So this is my coverless book. And here is my 2023. And it exports appropriately. Yay! And there it goes to the next page. And I didn't continue them on, but that is how I would get you through the document. So, all right, guys, like I said, I didn't want this tutorial to take too long. I just wanted to show you a little bit of what you could get accomplished with setting up your planner in Affinity Publisher, because you can still come back out and edit like you would, add your images, add your text and your journaling, and it's just saving you a step if you want to. And then if you make things to put these in your store, you can set up your hyperlink in a much more streamlined way. So if you enjoyed this video, thank you. If you made it thus far, thank you for watching. If you have any more comments or questions, just leave them and I will address them as I see them. Thanks for watching.